Thank you, Donna. Thank you for agreeing with me. Hello, Maria. Bradley, I will read your comment out, but I'm not going to reply. Annette, you may not want to answer, but why does it look like he puts Brad down in the relationship? I'm not answering that, Bradley, but thank you for posting that question. I'm not answering it. He's obsessed, he is, Tanya. Total fact. When did this friendship start to go wrong? 9 months ago, Georgia, when we were on holiday, and just before the holiday, things started really going wrong, and while on holiday, they went totally wrong. And we came home from holiday, and I told him I didn't want to be friends with him anymore. That's the short version. I've already gone through it all this evening, and in the next couple of days, I'll probably talk about it again. I know he's going to be doing stuff tomorrow, guys. I absolutely know he's going to be doing stuff. So you know what? That's fine. Let him. He's already doing stuff this evening, which is an absolute joke. And you know what? He's already told people my secret. He is desperate to tell the whole of TikTok. Now, I'm going to tell you before I go to bed this evening. Oh, Naomi, it goes much deeper than just followers. Yeah, he is obsessed, Angels. He is absolutely obsessed with getting people to hate me. He wanted to control my life. He wanted to be the centre of my TikTok. He wanted to be worshipped and adored by so many people. And you know what? He's not anymore. He was the centre of attention. And yeah, in the time of knowing him, did you get on with his partners? So his ex, I will say this, his ex was really quiet. His ex, I barely knew. When we were on holiday together with his ex would go back to the cabin and spend time on the computer in the cabin while John was out on the cruise ship doing other stuff, in the casino a lot. And yeah, I spent time with John doing things like the casino, stuff like that. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to say we didn't. Yes, I'm still talking about him, Joe, because he talks about me all the time. Yeah, this is the guy we used to go on cruises with. MCAT, I'm not sure I'll do that this evening, but I will. Yeah, it is Naomi. His entire page is about me. Right. With friends like these, who needs anemones? Anemones. What prompted tonight's knife? You avoided talking about him for so long. He's not stopped talking about me the whole of his holiday. And he's attacked me for how I handled something with my mods. And then he decided to leak information from one of my mods, who has been since found out and thrown out. And you know what? He is just an absolute mess. So, yeah. Right, I'm going to tell you my secret, guys. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Mods, I hope you're ready for this. Yeah, no comment. Right. I just set my screen recording up so that I've got an upload. So, as you know, I've got ME and I've been ill and disabled since I was 21. My health has fluctuated in those years. And in those times, I've also had relationships. I've had multiple boyfriends, multiple partners over the years. But when you're ill and disabled and you try online dating and you try all sorts of things, and as soon as you mention health problems, people don't want to know. Quite literally, people don't want to know. You tell them, oh, I'll be using crutches, or I'm using my wheelchair or mobility scooter, things like that. As soon as you say anything like that, they don't want to know. Literally. And so I can't believe I'm actually going to tell you. You ready for this, guys? So I did the safest option I knew. I became a swinger. There you go, guys. I've said it. There you go. Yeah. I used to be. I'm not now, but I used to be a swinger. That's my big secret, guys. It's safer than picking up men for a one-night stand. Much safer. It's safer than going to a nightclub and going home with somebody for a one-night stand. It's a much safer environment. The people are lovely and they don't judge appearances. I've met some amazing people in that community. I've got some amazing friends in that community now as well. And John has been holding this over me for the last 9 months. Yeah, he's been holding it over me. Last year, when we went on the family cruise, he threatened to tell my family. So I ended up telling my family last year. Sucks you, John. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed by it one little bit. I haven't been active in that community for well over 2 years, and he knows it. And to be 100% honest, yeah, so what? It's nothing that any adult doesn't do. You know, it's no big deal to anybody in a relationship. So why the hell is it a big deal to you, John? Why is it a big deal that somebody's having a little bit of fun in their life? Yeah. So why is it a big deal to you that I'm a member of the Pineapple Crew? I'm saying nothing because I know things about him. That's the biggest secret he had on me, but I know things about him that I'm not even going to reveal. And I'm not going to reveal. Just like I didn't reveal his name and address. Just like I didn't reveal his work details. Just like I've never revealed any private information about him. If he was stupid to have his work details on his Facebook page, which is not there now, by the way, guys, he removed it. But if he was stupid enough, because he did have it, he was stupid enough, not if, he was stupid enough to have his work details on his public Facebook profile. I didn't release it. He released it himself. I've never given his address out except to the police. I did give it to the police. I will 100% confirm that I gave it to the police. Didn't give it to anyone else. I wouldn't give his phone number out to anybody. See, you know, John, all of those things you've claimed against me, which I know you've claimed I've done all of those, I haven't done a single one, John. So, yeah, you know that I'm a swinger. So bloody what? Actually, I'm not a swinger now. I used to be. I was last active in the community in late 21 or very early 22, and I can't remember which. It was either before or after Christmas 21, and I genuinely can't remember which. And the whole of COVID, obviously, that whole community shut down. So I didn't do anything for the whole of COVID. Before COVID, I was definitely active in the community, yes. So yeah, there's my big secret, guys. I hope you've enjoyed my big secret coming out. So yeah, there you go. Yeah. If people have got some basic questions for me, feel free to ask. Go for it. More than happy to answer any basic questions you've got, guys. Oh, love it. How many messages have I got? Thank you for your message, Tony. Thank you. Thank you, Louis. Thank you. I appreciate those messages, guys. Thank you very much. Jodie, thank you. Thank you, Jodie. I will message you in the next couple of days. Thank you, Jodie. Thank you, Jill. So, yeah. Yeah, no secrets to hide, Dodie. No secrets to hide whatsoever. Yeah, sorry, Hayley. Secret's out. I love swinging. I love sitting on a swing down the park. Whee! The amount of times people have made digs at me because he's told all his mods months ago. The number of times we've, in my comments, had to mute things. All my mods have known for ages, or all my older mods have known for ages. Thank you so much for the positivity, Macy. Thank you. So yeah, all my mods have known for ages. He's now got nothing over me, Angel. He's got nothing. Right, I'm now posting that screen recording that I've just done. So once that screen recording has saved, I'm posting it on my live so that my live shows the secret. Someone asked what made you stop going. So B, thank you, Tony. What made me stop going? Nothing made me stop going. If I wanted to, I could quite happily go again. But one thing that did stop me going was TikTok. It quelled the need. And I'll explain why. I needed company. And you lot have given me the company I need. For the last 2 years, TikTok has given me a new lease of life. Thank you so much, Nick, for the family. Thank you so much, sweet. Thank you. TikTok has given me a whole new lease of life. It really has. TikTok has opened so many doors that I never dreamt were possible. TikTok's given me a new meaning to life. That's why I love TikTok. It's not to do with earning money. It's not to do with gifts. It's not to do with popularity. It's not to do with being known. It's about making friendships. I've made some friendships on this app that are now way beyond the app. I've made friendships on here that are going to be lifelong friendships. Now, they may only be internet friendships because they're in America and I'm over here and I can't fly and neither can they. Plus size, thank you so much for the lock and key. Thank you. Plus size kitten, I think that is. Yeah, plus size kitten, thank you. But you know what? Well, Pitter, you know that you're one of those lifelong friendships, Pitter. Even though we've had our arguments and our disagreements, we know when to bury the hatchet and when to move on. So, yeah. Exactly, Amy. You've seen a whole new side to me tonight because I've said stuff it. I'm telling my secret. I've said stuff it. I'm telling my opinions. Because if he can say his opinions about me, why can't I say my opinions about him? I've stayed quiet way too long. Barbie doll, thank you for the superpowers. Is my superpower is my superpower the fact that I can go on a swing in the park and really enjoy myself? Lauren, you say I've got dirt on him. I've got plenty of secrets. I wouldn't call it dirt, but I've got plenty of secrets of his. But they're personal. He has made me reveal this because he has dropped so many details to other people. He made me have to tell my whole family because he threatened last year to tell this secret. And I didn't want my family finding out on the internet. So I told my whole family. And yeah, it ended up with rather a few family discussions about things. I'm not going to talk details, Daisy Do, because there's one rule in that community. There is one rule in that community that I abide by. Nothing is discussed outside the club. Nothing. So I will not discuss the clubs. No. Quite. You can ask me other questions, but I will not discuss the clubs because the rule is it stays at the clubs. Literally. I'm not going to break that rule. Yes, Nick. Yes. What's that? Nikki! Nikki! Oh, Nikki, I'm so glad I saw that. Thank you. It didn't screen record because I stopped the screen record. Shh. Nikki, thank you so much. What was that called? Lily the Leopard. Nikki, thank you so very much. Mwah. Thank you. You've messaged. Okay, I'll look at my messages, guys. Thank you, Witch. Thank you for that lovely message. Thank you. Matt. Good for you. Keep being you. Thank you very much, Matt. Emma. You should be proud of yourself. Keep being you. Never change. You're amazing. Thank you, Emma. I'm never going to change, guys. I'm always going to be myself. Hi, Bradley. I've seen your comment. Thank you. Oh, let's have a look, Bradley. Oh, that's beautiful, Bradley. Thank you for showing me. That is beautiful. Bradley, so that you know, if you want to follow me on Facebook, the name's Luna on Facebook. You can then message me on Facebook, and I do get Facebook messages very easily. And talking of which, I haven't actually checked my Facebook this evening. The state of you, and you slabber to people, and when someone gives you their opinions you block them, but yet you're allowed your opinions. You spend hours slabbering about a man and he's the narcissist. Well, yeah, Chloe Selfridge on Facebook. Yes, I'm talking about somebody who's bullied and harassed me for 9 months. You've blocked me before I could send you a reply, so I absolutely know you're a horrible person. So, Chloe, you're obviously watching me on more than one platform. I am just going to report you, stop communication, and report this message. How do I report it? That one. Cancel. More options. Give feedback and report. Hate speech, harassment. There we go. Send. Stop communication, ban on Facebook and Messenger. Done. Hi, Kylie. Thank you. Brilliant. Right. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you. No, Ray, I never went to Springfield. Would I go on the swingers cruise? Debatable, because I can't fly to America. Thank you, Jojo. All the themed cruises, including the Star Trek cruise, they all go out of America, and there's no way I can fly to America. So the likelihood of me ever going on a themed cruise of any sort is highly unlikely. So yeah. Right, I think I've caught up with most of my messages. I've just seen one that I missed. Zara, thank you. Thank you, Zara. Sorry, I've only just seen it now. Right, let's come back to the comments, guys. MCAT, Pitta, what did MCAT ask? Pitta, what did MCAT ask? I don't do content on Facebook. No, it's just purely so people can message me on Facebook. They do some cruises to go from UK to America. Problem is they're long cruises and they're expensive. You can do transatlantic from Southampton to New York, but then you've got to do stuff while you're over there. One day I hope to cruise to New York, spend a month or more in America, traveling around and doing stuff, and then cruising back home again. But that won't be yet. That'll be in the future sometime. I don't know when. How friendly was the scene with disabled people? So I will answer that question, Bradley, yes. How friendly was the scene with disabled people? I can't tell you how friendly the scene is, because it's so friendly. I was welcomed in the scene better than I was welcomed in some local churches. Because local churches, oh no, you're not wanted. Because, oh, you're too much of a drain. You're too much in the way. You don't fit with the perfect picture, all this type of thing. And yes, I am a Christian. And yes, I battled a lot with my faith and being a swinger. I have no problem saying that. And I still battle with it. But as a human, we all sin. And as a human, we all have needs. End of. How disabled friendly was the scene? So I actually had other friends in the swinging community who were also disabled. One of the guys who I met early on in my swinging was actually somebody who had MS. And I'm not going to lie, without giving any details, I'm not going to lie, he taught me so much. I'm not going to give any more details than that, except to say he was disabled, on crutches, could barely walk, and he taught me so much. He really did. Other people, one of the clubs I used to go to has a swimming pool. Skinny dipping is so much fun. I've got to be careful what I say on TikTok, guys. So I don't want to get bananaed. So I've got to be a little careful what I say. I'm just checking a couple of messages that have just come through, guys. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Nick. Thank you for the fruit friends. Thank you. I love the pineapple. Ah, dear. Right. I want to see if my video has saved, because if my video has saved, I'm going to upload it to my profile. I'm not sure if this is the right video or not, so I'm just checking before I upload it. Thanks, Nick.